Argentina have won their first major football trophy since 1993. They've beaten defending champions Brazil 1-0 in the Copa America final.
Lionel Messi holds it aloft. Argentina, Copa America champions for the 15th time. The wait is over.
Angel Di Maria scored the only goal of the game for Argentina in the 22nd minute. The win will also mean 34-year-old star player Lionel Messi has finally won an international trophy with his country. There was widespread criticism of the decision to allow Brazil to stage the month-long event because of coronavirus numbers. We'll go live to Monica Yanakiew in Brazil's Rio de Janeiro in a moment. But first, let's go live to Daniel Schweimler in the Argentine capital, Buenos Aires. Daniel, it's quite the party behind you. I almost feel bad about making you work because this is probably going to be the biggest party that you're ever going to experience, probably for a while. Look at it. A big victory for not just Argentina, but for Lionel Messi as well.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's over an hour and a half since the final whistle blew, and thousands of people are still arriving here in the centre of Buenos Aires. I suspect there will be similar scenes across Argentina as well. They've had to wait 28 years for this tournament in the Copa America. There have been 4 finals which they've lost. They've lost a World Cup. This was probably Leo Messi's last opportunity to win a major tournament. He did it, he lost in 2014, but I think, as you can see, the party has only just begun. Argentina has been suffering, like many countries in the region, during the pandemic. This is some light relief. Very few people seem to be conforming to the COVID-19 restrictions, but this is an opportunity, obviously, to celebrate, to forget those problems, and to take to the streets and celebrate. As I say, this is going to go on for some time. Leo Messi and the Argentine squad will be celebrating in Rio de Janeiro. We'll see where this takes us from here. So, first victory in 28 years.
Daniel Schweimler, thank you very much. He's there in a sea of blue and white. But let's now cross over to Rio de Janeiro, where Monica Yanakiew joins us live. Monica, you saw the celebrations there in Argentina. However, not everybody is very happy that this tournament even took place because of the pandemic.
That's true. Well, I'm standing in a bar right next to the Maracanã Stadium. Some people here didn't even know that the final game would be played today. This is because, well, Brazilians weren't very interested in this Copa America to begin with. What made it worse was that it was a sports event that turned into a political discussion because when President Jair Bolsonaro decided to accept to host the tournament here, just as Brazil was nearing 500,000 dead by COVID-19, and that Brazil reached that landmark in the midst of the pandemic, so there was widespread criticism. And even here, there were people that were cheering for Messi. We did see people that got close to the stadium were mostly the Argentines that were cheering, not as loudly as in Buenos Aires with Daniel. But we did see a couple here cheering as well. But Brazilians say that the Copa America isn't that important for them. They're really worried about what's going to happen in the World Cup next year. And basically, that's it. Here, at the end of the game in this bar that's right behind me, when the game ended, there's some people shouted, okay, it's a defeat for you, Bolsonaro, out. There's 63% of Brazilians now think he's incapable of governing. So this mixture of politics and sports did play a part in dampening the enthusiasm for the Copa America here in Brazil.
But Monica, one of the things that scientists have said is that events like these are super spreader events. They are events that will actually have a longer term impact. Is that being discussed in Brazil?
Yes, well, the scientists have been saying, also that they're in favor of suspending everything, not just the Copa America, but also the Olympic Games in Japan, and also here at this moment in Brazil, there also have being played games that will decide. There other games are being played as well. They're against all these games, so they say. So what Bolsonaro was saying is, why is everybody just being against Copa America? Just because I decided, that Brazil could host it. So yes, there is this discussion. The thing is that we were bringing in teams that got infected, as a matter of fact, in a very tragic moment. It was 500,000 deaths that happened exactly when this tournament was going on, in empty stadiums with no public. And Brazilians here were watching on television the European Championship with a lot more interest than Copa America.
Monica Yanakiew there live for us in Rio de Janeiro. Thank you very much.